Man, oh man. I don't know if y'all miss me as much as I missed y'all audience, but boy, we is back and we back in effect, man. Had to take our time and we had to do our thing. But as always, good people, welcome back to the word to the wise. You feel what I'm saying? Wise words from wise brothers. Because if you don't know, you will know. If you do know, somebody, man. Comment, subscribe, like the movement, follow the movement, do everything you got to do. We on all the TikToks, the IGs, the Instagrams. We do it all. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't did nothing lately because it's been a good New Year. I hope you good had a good New Year, fellas. You know, we get down to wise ones. It's always with me. I'm never in here by myself. I got the G-Ru in here once I figure out which side of you. I got the OG in there. Hear me? You feel me? It's your boy Hunt, man. And as always, big shouts out to our brother LD, and shouts out to our producer Johnny Barbito for staying up, for staying good, man. You feel what I'm saying? And I hope y'all had a happy New Year because mine was a New Year that was always gonna be happy. If you feel what I'm saying to you, so ain't no big deal there. We love to come back to y'all, and I don't know if y'all know, but y'all gonna figure it out with this bitch of the week as we get into it. You feel what I'm saying? Because this bitch of the week here is the prime reason that we talking about what the fuck we talking about today, because we got to get real with said individuals. OG, let me know who got bitch of the week this week.
America, specifically the nigga who is supposed to be the face of America, our president. Why the fuck are we in Venezuela right now?
Oh, are you asking me a great question now? I could tell you why.
This fuck nigga tried to say fentanyl, drugs, and Venezuela. We know Venezuela got a little ties. They in that area, but they
I'm
not
about to
the
say,
ones
how
that
far
be
is
coming
Colombia
with
from
this shit.
Venezuela?
Next door,
Ah, okay.
Tennessee, Georgia. Boom,
Mm,
next
My,
door.
my thing is
all right.
they think y'all dumb.
Mm.
That's why they said the shit like that because they really think y'all niggas, y'all people, the American people, are that dumb.
OG, go ahead.
Fellas.
Shut my brother.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle because he made a joke about this shit a long time ago. When the first time we went and invaded somewhere, talking about some terrorism for
Mm,
oil,
mm.
nigga, this shit was motherfucking oil. Oil, what you talking about? Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like clockwork. You feel what I'm saying? When we
You
went
know
over
why
to
we there?
China, talk about some oil, next thing you know, tiles is falling down and shit. We in a recession and shit, all kind of stuff. Just I don't know if we awake, but that's a damn good bitch of the week.
But at the same time, the reason why they bitch of the week is because we being the bullies that the world see us as. We being exactly what the world view Americans as. And I'm gonna say this: I don't know how many people internationally watch our show, but if it is and it's touching, the people that look like us, my bad, I pour in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I know I'm fucking up
Look
too.
like us. With that being said, we don't make these decisions.
We ain't got shit to do with that.
We
Hey,
ain't got
man.
shit to do with this. We need oil, but I guarantee you, the fashion, the culture, the way y'all cook, the music y'all listen to, it's been influenced by the people that look like these three men here.
Hey,
So,
dog. I,
yeah.
I don't know if y'all want to be 1,000 in America and everybody in the world that may be watching, but I'm gonna let you know right now, us Negro Americans, and I say Negro because that just encompasses everything that we are. We're a little ignorant and we got some sense at the same time. Don't get me wrong, but I'm here to tell you, I don't care, nor am I gonna fuck with y'all if y'all don't fuck with us. I'm just being honest. I don't care what y'all got going on, man, with y'all people, man. I don't know what's happening in Venezuela. All I know is one day I would love to visit, kick my feet up, and drink a little drink or something while I'm out there. I have no problem with Venezuela or anybody else in the world. Just speaking for Negro Americans, we don't have no problem with y'all, man. Y'all need to go talk to the one percenters, right? You need to talk to them niggas.
What
And
number is this nigga? 47?
the
Mm-hmm.
45 and 47.
45 and 47.
40, yeah, he one of them bitches, but shout out
Mm,
to Mike Epps, 45, 47. One of these
you
bitches
feel
ass
what I'm
niggas.
saying? But y'all,
Whatever this nigga is.
it's some bitch ass shit, man. But I just can't get away with it because America, you need a jazz whoop. 47, 45, and 45, 47. You feel what I'm saying? As we go on into what we're talking about today, fellas, because y'all know last time, I don't know if people y'all been feeling this, y'all been watching this, whatever y'all know, we started our healing series. And we talking about healing as a person, as a man, as woman, whatever the case may be. You apply it because all knowledge is for everybody, because it's not about men and women. But the most of the part, we love to speak to our men because we can only niggas I feel like can fix us. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just real as I can be about it. So we talked about how you recognize signs of healing within the man. You know, we gave a couple of examples, we gave a couple of this. But today, fellas, I want to come at it from an even deeper source. And when we really talk about, when we talk about healing, we're talking about that inner child, you know, that inner kid, that old 8, 9 year old down there that just wake up and this nigga's just happy. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what's happening. No matter what we living like. It doesn't matter. This nigga's just happy. He's doing whatever the hell you like to do, however you like to do. You feel what I'm saying, fellas? So I'd
Mm-hmm.
like for us to talk about today. What is it really like, and what can you do to start the process to heal the inner child, or what does that healing of the inner child really look like? You feel what I'm saying? Expand on.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna leave the door wide open for y'all guys.
Sure.
The first thing you gotta do is recognize what it is that is plaguing you from your childhood that has a toll on you as an adult. Reason being, it's plenty of things out here that we go through, been through, but we heal as we heal as men and women, especially once you get older. It's a lot of shit you forget. It's a lot of shit that you go through experiences that re-trigger you, and in those moments, you begin that healing process. So it's what's still an issue today is what you got to look at. What are the ones that you're carrying with you today? What are the ones that you're burying today? What are the ones that you're sweeping up under the rug today? That you know when somebody unveil them, when somebody peek under there, it immediately make you go there. From there, in my opinion, I think the first step is either therapy, finding you a therapist that looks like you. In my opinion, I don't think you should get a therapist that does not understand who you are in inherently at your core. If I'm a black male, I can't be the therapist of a
Chinaman.
Chinaman, but I could because we got similar things. But a Chinaman from China,
Mm.
China woman from China, be a better fit for you. So get somebody who you comfortable with, and if you're not comfortable finding you a therapist, you need to find somebody that you truly know, that you love, that you care for, that loves and care for you, that can be honest with you. And you have to be ready to listen to what they got to say. Because if you're gonna vent, if you're gonna share, you also gotta be ready to receive the feedback. When it's time to resolve, when it's time to be better, when it's time to overcome, when it's time to triumph, you gotta be ready to accept the hard truth. And if you're not ready to accept those hard truths, you won't be able to get over the things that's been bringing you down. And that's the part where I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna let y'all feed into it. Because if I feel like I go too far, I'm gonna hold this whole conversation. So my fellas, definitely let me know how y'all feeling.
Bitch. Nah,
I'm gonna be honest,
it's
cause
not.
and before y'all go forward, the reason why I only say that y'all because all three of us we got something in common. We watched our parents break up. We watched it. We weren't children. I mean, not children. We weren't babies.
Yeah.
We was children. So as much as the good memories, the bad memories, the great times, we know exactly what a bad argument looked like between our mom and our dad. We knew what a fucked up holiday looked like between our mom and our dad. We knew what it looked like to go over here and didn't get nothing, go over there, didn't get nothing. We knew what it looked like when they found out you went over there and asked and you didn't come to them first. So when I say therapy, I also know that my mom brought a therapist in. When I say trust, I also know I got trust in the guys in this podcast, people outside this podcast, that I know that if they give me the feedback that I may not be looking for, it's also feedback that they think I actually should hear.
I got you. You talk. Jump in there, brother. I
I mean, I mean, he pretty much said everything he need to say. Because the one thing I was gonna say too, me personally, is much healing as I've done, I'm still not all the way there. So it's like we don't even know what exactly it looks like to say we've healed all the way to that inner child just yet. There's still work to be done, especially from my standpoint of digging with the shovel, still digging shit up that you, like
Mhm.
you said, that's probably you forgot about. Something that happened and it triggered you, be like, damn, I even forgot that shit triggered me. And then, first of all, you probably don't even know why that triggered you. Because you'd be like, why am I so mad about that? And it's something you just hadn't dug up yet. Like, you got so much shit that's buried deep into that. Because, us growing up as men, we were told, bottle that shit up and keep it moving. I'm pretty sure all
And
of
we
us
was
were.
raised old school too.
Right.
You got to
I'm pretty
remember
sure
that.
all of us were
always,
old school way. So it's
always.
bottle that shit up. You
Mhm.
ain't got no feelings. You ain't got any. So there's still things to this day that I dig up that I got work through. So it's like
Mhm.
to even say what is it like to get to the inner child, I don't really know yet.
But I like that though. You get what I'm saying? I appreciate that type of answer. Because to me, just coming in and doing it like this, when you talk about the inner child, a lot of us don't even know what the inner child looked like. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Or you didn't even understand where it went, to the point where you went this. And I like to see it as the grow up moment. Everybody has the grow up moment in life where it was like, all right, from this point forward, I can't do this kid shit no. You know what I'm saying? For some motherfuckers that's in middle school, some motherfuckers that's after college. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, it's a certain moment when you get faced with whatever decisions you've been making, them bitches catch up to your ass. And now you have to deal with what you
and
got to deal with.
personally for me, I mean, I'm 6 years old. I gotta have a key to the house. What 6 year old, getting keys to the house to come home to unlock the door and all that
That's
shit.
crazy.
I
I'm
mean,
six
but
doing it, but that's just what we had to do at
niggas
6.
had
So
to
that's what I'm
do
saying.
it. So
That
niggas
I
had to
had to
do
grow up quick.
Responsibility.
I mean, but it's just like this. And to me, like I said, just to come in and throw things in perspective, I definitely think that you got to identify the inner child first. I think that's the first thing
Mhm.
you do if you're gonna do anything. Like OG said. Second thing is, and this is probably the hardest. I think each step gets harder and harder when it comes to that inner child. I think secondly is really understanding that you are a child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I'm not saying it should have happened to you, but you got to accept the fact that to me, you were a child. When whatever happened to you, whatever,
Mhm.
however, whatever transpired, whatever, anything that came from,
Mhm.
whatever the case may be. And just from personal experience for me, it's like I was a child when, seeing my mom and pop split up for the first time. You know what I'm
That's true.
saying? And it definitely hit me hard because I felt like I had to choose. You know what I'm saying, between the two, even though this wasn't something that they put on me, but I had to realize too, that's what I'm saying. This is to that child. Like I was a child, I was a kid, man. And then you take things in perspective to, where we see things that I don't want to see. You see traumatized and stuff. And there's a point where it's just like I had got used to it. So to me, my inner child is really hard to locate, but I think I'm
Mhm.
trying to find them because, like you said, so yeah,
Yeah.
both of y'all points. You get to going into these modes and you get to going into this type of process, and you digging up like, man, no wonder I don't like motherfuckers yell at me because motherfuckers be yelling at me all my goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when motherfuckers do stuff, certain things to me. I feel like I'm gonna pop, regardless of whatever the case
Mhm.
may be. You get what I'm saying? Like, and this is a small thing to just a testament of what we just recently went through. I got really upset, but feeling like somebody else is in control. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Of what I got going, like of my shit. Like, no, you feel what I'm saying? And I was immediately taken to that point. That trigger came out, shot, went, and it was gone. You
Can
know
I
what
ask you something?
I'm saying?
As my brother, let me ask you this: do you feel like your parents protected your childhood innocence enough? I'm gonna ask both of y'all that from y'all's different perspective
I'm
with the
gonna do
same
this.
parent,
Yeah, let me go
and
first.
then I'm gonna give y'all my perspective
I'm gonna say they protected mine more than theirs.
I was gonna say the
as the
same
baby,
thing.
as
As
the
the
As
baby,
baby.
as a
yes, I
baby,
was protected more than
his was
sure.
protected more.
Yes,
Mine's was
I'm gonna
well, I
say
had an older brother,
overlooked.
but he
He was
did whatever
overlooked. He
he
was a
was
little
doing.
kid, the
I'm
middle kid.
the middle kid.
He was a
The
middle
middle
kid.
of three is always overlooked,
He was
regardless.
overlooked. I feel that
Regardless of what y'all say.
his child.
If you're the middle of three, I'm saying three because it has to be specifically three.
The three is crazy, yeah.
When
See,
you're the middle of the three, you're always kind of overlooked. It's not on purpose. It's just you're not the baby,
nah,
and then the oldest has always got so much shit going on because
shit.
they're the first,
It's
and they're the oldest. But they have to learn, and they're learning with the oldest.
true.
So then when you that middle child, you kind of overlook because then the baby is always the baby need attention.
And y'all all boys too.
And we was all
Right.
boys, and we was all different.
So
Like
you the
that.
middle one, as long as you still
Mhm.
breathing, then you ain't
Making good
really
grades, you ain't
I
fucking up.
mean, he doing everything
You
that
straight.
he's
you
asked that's
doing
asked of him. He's doing
yeah, I'm doing
everything
everything
that's
that's
asked.
asked of me. Now I'm doing stuff outside of that because I'm not being looked at. But
Yeah,
I'm doing also the main thing that's being asked of me.
yes.
I'm asked, like I
Mm.
said, I'm asked to grow up a little bit to be able to come home because my older brother, he's in middle school. I'm still in elementary,
Mhm.
so they get out an hour after me. So I have to be able to grow up to have that
Mhm.
key to the
He
house
get
to
in the
get myself
house,
to get in the house.
nigga.
So Red, watch this. I'm finna hit you with a different perspective. Viewers, I was supposed to be a middle child. With that being said, I've always felt like a middle child, but I have an older sister. Older siblings, in a lot of ways, I always feel as if they had things harder. When you're an older female, you're the guinea pig no matter what. So it makes your life a little different.
Throw the older kid, the oldest kid in general, because I don't think the gender matters. I don't.
It don't. It don't.
Because
It
they're
don't.
learn
Older
they're
child.
the
Older
guinea
child.
pig because
Yeah,
You're the
that's the
guinea
whole
pig.
you're learning.
You're the guinea pig.
that's true. That's true. That's
You
fact.
the second from the second
Second on
child on
down.
down,
It gets
we
better as it
good.
goes. It gets better as it
You
goes.
you got hell in the cell. We know this.
Straight up.
Real talk.
Straight up. But yeah, to your point though.
With that being said though, I'm more like Red than I am like Hump on a lot of
So
shit.
this is true.
Because I always did what was told of me. I'm always doing good. It don't matter
This
if
is true.
it's athletics, scholastic, academic, fucking mentality, responsibility, chores.
Even
I'm
in fucking up,
I'm
he's
I am
doing
not
good
fucking
too.
up. That's just me. That's how I was raised. They know if they catch me outside, I might be doing some bullshit.
Mhm.
But
I ain't gonna be fucking up.
I ain't gonna be fucking up.
I got you.
I ain't gonna be fucking with the important
Well,
shit.
yes, but
The
see,
the, the important shit. But let me say this on, and then
yes.
then we can move forward. The reason why I asked y'all that is because you said something earlier that triggered that in my mind. When you're talking about healing your healing your inner child, we look at as men in community, we got children, we got nieces, we got nephews. When you're a man that is built to protect, built to provide, built to make sure that you're a part of that village, not just for your kids, but for the kids that's gonna be around you, the kids you hug, the kids you kiss, the kids that wanna feel loved by you. Like I had to explain this to somebody else. Like they was like, when your nieces and nephews were younger kids, that they sit in your lap. I said, I cut that shit out once they hit about 4 years old. And they was like, what, why you say that? I said, because at that point, they thoroughly understand societal things. And they was like, no, they don't. I said, at that point in life, a 4 year old starts to understand that I cannot do that. I can do this. I do not like this. This does not feel good. I don't like the way this makes me feel. I want to do exactly this.
Mhm.
As an adult male, I have two nieces and a nephew. My nephew ain't never sit in my lap. After he turned two, my young nigga always sat beside me. I shook his hand. I gave him hugs. I really don't kiss my nephew at all, not even on the top of his head at all. But that's only because I know he raised by primarily his mom and his two sisters. I need him to understand this is how men behave.
Yeah, yeah, I got
My nieces, at about 4 years old, they don't even run a jumping ump lap. No,
you. Nah,
you sit beside me. If you sit with your legs open, I'm gonna tell you to cross your legs, close your
Absolutely.
legs. I want you to be a young lady.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to understand why I'm saying this. I want you to understand that I love you more than any man you might meet in your life, but you gonna for sure understand it's a certain reason why your mama, your daddy, you sit in their lap. You can lay up all on them.
mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's
As
mom,
your
dad.
uncle,
Mhm.
I'm gonna make sure you understand that there's certain boundaries I'm gonna put here. But if it's anything you need, I'm also here. But that childhood innocence is something that is gotta be protected. And for the things that we trying to heal over to our viewers, I want them to understand that it takes us, y'all, to make sure that those same traumas aren't passed on. Not, putting somebody in that same position. That's a conversation that you might be able to have with somebody at 9 years old that helped them at 12 that fucked us up
Yep.
at 14. You feel? There you go.
I got you though, but just like I said, just to wrap it up, because things this week, and I'll let you boy in a minute, but just to basically give everybody a good sense of what we're talking about here. It's talking about healing your inner child, and I think the biggest thing that we wanted to recognize is people to find that motherfucking inner child. And we have to find that age and to find that innocence, like you said, that point where you just started to really develop your own mindset and really where you wanted to be and how you wanted to live and how what type of
Mhm.
person you actually are. And it's really crazy, it's really funny, but these characteristics stick with you your entire life. And if you never really
Whole life.
you never really think about that when you get older because I guess you kind of getting around the same people, you're doing kind of the same things. But in retrospect, it's finding the inner child, and once you find them, then I think you can start to dissect where things went wrong and why these triggers are the way that they are, and why you basically are the way that you are structured, and what you had actually went through from there. Then you really can begin to let that shit go because you were a child. You feel what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because I said it earlier in the thing, but we'll get into it, but we're gonna finish it up with another thing in the series for our healing thing to do our thing. And you all know us, man. It's not gonna be the last time you hear us talking about this. But we're gonna holler at your boy. But I gotta steal it from y'all today. I ain't even gonna let y'all talk. I gotta steal it from y'all today.
I was finna take it to. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I give you the next one. Thing I'll play,
Say
baby.
less.
I gotta let y'all steal it. I gotta steal it. Really, real life though, I want people to understand and I want people to listen to what I'm telling y'all. I will give you a little brief story. I got a little brief out of character on Christmas, and I got to exchange not necessarily bad words with my brother, but Reggie know I was out here, I was hot, I was talking good shit. You feel what I'm saying? And not to get too much in terms of whatever I was mad about, what I was mad about. If you was there, you was there. If you wasn't, you're never gonna fucking know. But to say nameless terms, just to I was upset and I got out of character. And the thing I want y'all to recognize is that I said some things that I may not have really meant in the moment in time to him, and it wasn't nothing really bad or directed at him. But you get what I'm saying. But it was said, and it really need to be said. But I want y'all to realize this: when you fuck up or you make mistakes or you treat people how you don't want to be treated, even if you don't want to do things, small things like me hitting them the other day and giving them an apology mean a lot. You get what I'm saying? Even though he may not have felt like I needed to do it, even if I didn't want to do it because I felt like I was all justified or however I felt, whatever the case may be, I couldn't be who I am if I didn't put in that call. You get what I'm saying? And I want y'all to recognize and realize when I'm hollering at you right now, be the person you want to be and do the things you don't want to do. But it's really so encompassing, and I think you'll really start to see the ramifications off of those things. You get what I'm saying? But because not to say that it was in a wedge or anything driven between me, not to say anything that regards in the regard, but it was just respect. I think he understands that I respect him on a certain level that most people don't have. OG understands it too. I respect him on a level that most people don't have. You know what I'm saying? So they have a little bit of wiggle,
Hmm.
but I don't want them to get confused and be too much wiggle, niggas. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I want y'all to realize this. Be the person that you want to be and really work on being that person because it would have, I don't know if I would have done that per se in this example maybe last year. I don't know if I would have did it. I don't know if I would have thought that far into the process to even think that even if he was fucked up about it, didn't even say anything about it, how much that would have really even meant. So I need you to realize that your ass ain't thinking of it either. So just realize that, understand that, and be the person, work at being a person, and realize you're gonna make mistakes along the way being that person. But be big enough to own the mistakes, be big enough to rectify the mistakes. Period. You feel what I'm saying? And with that being said, y'all know we got my brothers in here with me. I got the G Rule in this bitch. I got the OG here with me. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy LD. Shout out to my producer Johnny Bravito. It's your boy Hum. It's always word to the wise. We get the wise moments. And you can find us on that the fuck is that shit called? It's the Instagram, the TikTok, and the U and 2. You and two.
YouTube,
You can find us on
YouTube.
all three of those. At any point in time, we got plenty of episodes. Hey man, and I will say this, man. Over the year, we didn't even realize this, man. We done picked up some subscribers. We done picked up some good people that's consistently watching us. Shout out to y'all, man. You feel what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to
Shout out
the
to the supporters,
motherfucking
man.
fam,
Shout out to
dog.
the fam.
The wise ones.
Come on, man, to the wise ones, to all the good people who take a little bit of time out their day and listen to your boys talk, because I want y'all to know this. When we blow up,
Yeah.
don't say you didn't see it here first. That's all I can tell you, man. With that being said, stay wise, stay beautiful. Hey, man, and stay positive, man. It's 2026.